Hi everyone, welcome back to the Laravel 6.0 video tutorial, and here we are going to learn about the session in this video. So these are some key points that we are going to discuss in this video, and guys, if you want to get details with the form and the controller, then you can watch our previous video, link is given in the description box. So the points in this video is, first of all, we will learn some theoretical part about the session, then we will make a form and route, then we need a controller, and we will write some code inside the controller and get inside the data and put some conditions also and all. And at the last we will I will tell you important interview question that will help you to hunt a job also. So now let's start with the code. And first of all, I'm just going to collapse my old folder so that you can see the structure also. So first of all, I'm just going to go inside the resource folder, views folder, and here I'm just going to make a one more file. Let's say the file name is users.blade.php and hit the enter. And here I'm just going to make a form. So just quickly I'm going to make a form without wasting any time. So here we have to put the path of our controller. So, and let's define the method also, and my method name is post, and just make a quickly two fields, and first field name is user, and just copy this field quickly and paste here and make password as a second field. Alright, and now just make a button for submit, and this button should be kind of which is, we are define the type, it should be the type of submit also. So now the form is ready, and with this form just make some indentation. Alright, and with this form I need a router. For putting the router, I am just going to inside the web.php and just going to make one more route here, and inside the route just get the view directly. For the view, I'm just going to put here view user so that you can identify the form here, and user is the file name. Alright, so whenever I'm just going to hit the view user, so let's make it a small, we are able to get this page here. Alright, and I'm just going to hit here, then you can see the form. And one more thing guys, I just have to use the CSRF token. Why I'm just using this, then for the details you can go over my previous video. Alright, so now that's fine. So where we have to submit this, so for submit I already make the controller with the name of user. Alright, so how you can make the controller, the same way you can watch our previous video if you are very new. Then I'm just going to put my URL here, it's a user URL, and in this user controller, let's check out the code sum. I'm just going to put the controller users, here is nothing, but I'm just going to print the all request first of all. So just $req input, I'm just going to put it here and decide the request here also. Alright, so everything is fine now. So now let's hit and access this data. So let's say my name is Peter and password is 123 or whatever you want. Okay, so let's check it out. Yeah, but first of all I'm just going to refresh it. I think there is no URL settled for there because we just put the action at the last and try to submit it. Alright, so now you can see that we got the password here and username here and the token also here, which is generated by the CSRF. Alright, so now the code begin with the session. So all these things are settled. Now let's see that how we can set the session. For set the session, we have to use a function which is the session as the name. So just use here $req session, and session is also a function, and just use the put function here and inside the put function, first parameter for define the name, let's say info, and second parameter for all data. So I'm just going to put the all data inside my session. All right, so I'm just going to comment it and let's see what's going on. Now you can see that there is nothing to be print here, but now I'm just going to print the session also here. All right, so I'm just going to comment this also, and let's check here. So for that I can just use the get here, and in the get I need only one parameter. All right, let's see like this, and just make a variable with the name of info, and let's print out the info now. $info, and now let's see. Now you can see that we got the all information. So let's say inside here I just want to check the password only, and let's see. Now you get the password here. So let's say I just want to check the username, so I'm just going to put here user, and you will get the name Peter. All right, so how that you can get the same thing. So now I'm just going to do the I'm just going to uncomment this file also, and just putting the some other name so that we can check that each session is updating or not. So here I'm just going to put here Bruce, and password is 324. Now you can see that the session is updated here, Bruce. All right, so this is the session actually working. So now let's check, make the one condition with the session. So for that I'm just going to check here if the username is Peter. All right, then we will redirect it on the welcome page, which is this one. Otherwise I will going to redirect, let's say the Peter is not the username, then we will send it on that page. All right, so now let's do it with the code. So I am just going to check here, let's say $info, and the user equal to Peter. All right, then what we have to do, redirect here, and for that I have to use the return redirect, where I have to redirect on home page. So I'm just going to write here simply this. All right, else I'm just going to put here else condition also, else where he have to redirect on the login page. And what is the route of the login page is, we can get it from the here. So now let's put it here, and I'm just going to comment this also, and yeah, this I need that at all. So now just for the put the session, this is also we need that. So I'm just going to see, I'm just going to put here first of all Anil, and when I'm just going to put here Anil, it going to redirect on the same page. All right, because we just match the condition for Peter. Password is whatever 1234, and now you can see that we got it here. And now I'm just going to put here Peter, the name of 123. Then you can see that we come here with the Laravel page. So this is all about the session. The main thing is for the put the session, for use a session, we have to use the put method for store the session, and get what is the information stored inside the session, then we have to use the get method. All right, this is all about. And at the last, the interview question is that in the Laravel or PHP, what is the by default or we can say that what is the time for session expiration by default. So there should be some time like 28 days, 30 days, 7 days, or 1 year. There should be, because every time I can get this. All right, so because this is not a variable, I will refresh this page or I can do anything, but session is not going to expire. But at what time or how much after time it will going to be expire automatically? So this is the question, interview question, you have to answer in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks guys, thanks for watching this video.